There is nothing like an Ozark Mountain Christmas in Branson. When you visit America's Christmas city during the holiday season, it's an unforgettable experience. Hi, and welcome to a special edition of our Mid-South Viewpoint here on the Bott Radio Network, coming to you from our Branson studios with Bott Radio Network. And I've got the wonderful Lisa Rao, who is co-hosting with me. This is a delight, Lisa, to have you here today.
Well, you know, I have to say, when we hear you're in town, we all get excited. We love Bott Radio. We love being able to speak freely about faith and family. And we love all the wonderful things that happen here in Branson and that we can share it all with your listeners.
Lisa, we have been doing these shows together for a number of years. I've been coming to Branson at least twice a year for the past 16 years. And many of those times, you and I have joined either here in the studio or out at Silver Dollar City. And for some 30 plus years, 32 years, I believe.
33, Byron. 33 years with Silver Dollar City.
But you're at a new city now.
Yes, I really believe that there was a calling. I believe God called me to serve this community and ensure that all the things I've learned over all my years, that maybe I can also keep giving gifts to other people about having the experience of how we came to be where we are. In my time. Now, of course, there are generations before me, but I am serving as the communications director for the City of Branson. And it's a fabulous experience, and it's keeping me young because I am hip-hopping, let me tell you.
I love it. Sawyer is here, Sawyer Nichols. We're going to talk about the wonderful Showboat Branson Belle. But Sawyer, Merry Christmas and welcome to the show.
Merry Christmas, Byron. Thanks for having us on here.
The Showboat Branson Belle at Christmas time is spectacular.
Of course, it completely gets revamped into this full experience. You know, I think before we tried to half and half. We said, well, we'll continue our 1960s to today's hits, and then we'll go into Christmas after the intermission. Now, the whole show, I mean, people are saying just do everything Christmas. They're ready for that. The appetite here in Branson, as you talked with all of our other friends here, we're all on the same page. It's November. That means it's full swing Christmas. So the Showboat is the exact same. It's decked out with wreaths, with garland, with trees when you enter, red and green lights all around, and then the whole entire show is themed towards that Christmas.
Now, we're talking about, I think, the largest paddle boat in the United States. Is that correct?
The largest paddle boat on a landlocked lake.
Okay, so on a landlocked lake.
Taney Rock was, or Table Rock was built here, and it is a man-made lake, and so it's protected. It's a real lake here, all controlled by the Table Rock Dam there and the inflow and outflow. But the Showboat Branson Belle was inserted into there using banana peels back in the day to get it back into the ocean or into the body of water there. So it's the largest boat there on a man-made lake. Yeah.
It is so beautiful to see the Ozarks. I mean, to take out on the Showboat, whether it's the daytime or nighttime. Of course, the daytime you're going to see this time of year still some of the foliage of fall and the colors and everything there, and the beautiful Table Rock Lake. What an experience. And I was just thinking about one of my favorite memories going through the intermission on the show. There's always this incredible meal, which we want to talk about.
Yes.
And you see the show, and there's an intermission. And well, actually, there's some entertainment, then there's some intermission, then the big show comes back.
Of course.
Is that correct?
It's true, yep. So you'll have your little pre-show, so everyone will get seated. They'll start getting your foods out to you. So you have a 3-course meal. Take advantage of that, and you'll eat that salad. You'll be able to have some pot roast with chicken. So there's a couple meat options for everybody, and everybody gets that along with mashed potatoes, vegetables, the whole side, drinks. So while you're enjoying that, our master of ceremonies, a magician, Christopher James, will come out. He's been with us for almost 2 decades, and so he just knows the show like the back of his hand. The audience, he pulls them into it, and it's comedy magic. So it's not just your normal serious, cut someone in half. No, it's really fun. It's rope tricks. It's being goofy with the guests and getting to know them. So from there, they'll show you an informational video about the Showboat Branson Belle, Table Rock, our history and our heritage, very important to us, and just Branson in general. And then you'll get a little break to go discover the rest of the 3 stories of the boat there.
Well, and that's what I was talking about. You get up on the deck there, especially in the evening when it's a clear night and the full moon. It is such a beautiful experience. And at least I know you've done it a few times.
Oh, I love the Showboat every season. Every season is different. The Ozarks is loaded with dogwood and serviceberry in the spring. And then in the summertime, you can just feel all the family excitement. And then the fall and all the colors of fall from the top deck of the Showboat with the American flag waving and the sun setting. Nothing like it.
Nothing
and then
like it.
Christmas. Sawyer, he talks about the lights of Silver Dollar and Branson, but when you're out on Table Rock Lake at Christmas and in a crisp, cool night, and you can see all the sparkling from the shoreline, it's an awful lot of fun.
Oh, it is so much fun. Let's talk about that dinner. That it's a multiple course that you're being
Yes.
served.
Yep, 3-course meal. So there's a couple options too. You have your typical general admission, so everyone gets that same high quality experience when it comes to it. And then you also have the Captain's Club. So that's a little step above. If you're looking for something to say, man, I'm looking for something made to order right there. We have, our prime meat. We have, my favorite is the pan-seared trout, but a couple options that you'll order off a menu there, the special select Captain's Club menu, and then have those delivered, as well as different options. So your dessert for the normal meals is normally a ooey gooey butter cake. So that's pretty typical to the area, most notably from St. Louis, and it's spanned down here into the Ozarks. But then if you get that Captain's Club menu, you get a couple options for chocolate and some New York cheesecake, stuff like that.
Ooey gooey butter cake. That sounds so good. Who is at the helm right now? Talk about the captain and who's steering that big Showboat.
Of course, yeah, we have very talented captains who are all registered, and they take us out on that beautiful cruise. So it is a large boat, and it is actually paddled by those 2 vintage power wheels. So they are hooked up to cat generators, but everything you see moving on that boat is from those big swinging paddle boats, paddle wheels on the back of the boat, and they steer that rudder. They help us get away from dock, do a beautiful long stretch all the way down Taney, all the way to where you can see 76 Boulevard, see the flash of Branson, all the lights like Lisa was talking about, and they bring us right back to shore and dock us up there, and they do a great job navigating for us.
Sawyer, what about the winter schedule? This time of year, when the boat takes off from the dock, and when can you expect to launch?
Of course. So I just say for people to go onto Silver Dollar City's website. So go to silverdollarcity.com, find the Branson Belle, and find our tour there. So we have typically 3 tours a day on the weekends to help with that. With the large amount of people who come there. And then you have a couple throughout the week, so normally about 2. So that can be anywhere from 2, 4, or 8 p.m. cruises, and every cruise is 2 hours. So expect that when you get on the boat.
Yes, it is an experience. You got to do that, Lisa.
And everybody gets a spectacular show. I think it is by far one of the best shows ever in Branson.
Yeah.
The show aboard the Showboat, Sawyer.
It's very true. Yeah, with the extensive cast, like we said, everybody comes out decked out in red and white, and they do fast costume changes. They have favorite moments when it comes to old time, movies of something that everyone in this family has seen or experienced, from Grease to Elvis. So coming all the way back up, that show is fully Christmas themed and is ready to get people in the spirit.
Oh, I love that. Now, there is something that our friends that have kids we need to know about, and that's the PJs on the boat.
Pancakes and PJs.
Pancakes and PJs.
Yeah, that's a really fun family event. So it only happens in December and typically on the weekends there. So go online and find that schedule. They sell out pretty quick, but it's a really fun opportunity for you to take your children, have them dress up in their PJs, throw some PJs on yourself, and have a little bit different experience.
So is this a morning time?
Yes, typically in the morning. They'll have morning and some afternoon options too. So you have breakfast there. They'll serve you breakfast. Then you get to decorate cookies, have hot chocolate and wassail. And then, of course, you get the Christmas show along with that, but totally oriented towards children.
Okay, again, silverdollarcity.com, and you can go ahead and buy your tickets before you come to Branson. You really need to do that, especially if you want to do the pancakes and PJs and you want to be able to enjoy that.
Of course.
Make sure you make those reservations now.
Get those tickets and come make it a big part of what you do here in Branson, with Silver Dollar City as well.
Awesome. Sawyer, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much.
Merry Christmas, Byron. Thank you.